Right, we're back with Mark. How we doing, pal?
Good, mate. Good.
It's still raining, and they call Manchester for rain. So we identified that you weren't the best fighter in the world, but you loved it.
Yep.
And why we're here, and the bottom line is, I think you've got a great story to tell on your journey to date.
Yep.
And some of the amazing work that you've done with some of the kids with disabilities.
Thank you.
So you thought, I'm going to start training and learning as a coach. Did that go all right? Was it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like a lot of people will question why you're doing something or what your reasoning is behind it, and obviously the driving force behind that is my boy Cody, and then obviously I got asked to be involved with some of the kids who train down here as well with the boxing and stuff. So we went for like affiliation with Boxing Scotland and stuff. So I'm constantly trying to update my CV, and I'm always trying to learn and better myself. But it's not just for me. It's so I can hand more to the kids, because the more they have, the more tools they have, and the more tools they have, the better they'll get. So it's not doing anybody any harm, just try to constantly get better.
Now, not labelling anybody or pointing fingers, but so you've had that bingo moment, I'm going to do this.
Yep.
Did you find a little bit of a stigma behind it? Was the people thinking, you know, why is this guy, where's he, like, look at the guy doing the talking. It was levelled at us. It's still levelled at us, Matt. So did you get a little bit of it? Why is this guy opening a gym? What's he doing?
Yeah, I mean, everybody knows I'm not a world beater, but I work hard. I work hard, and if I put my heart to something, then I do it with everything, with every intention of finishing it and seeing it all the way through. And I wanted to show the three boys that through hard work, through dedicating to something, that if you put your everything into it, then you get something at the end of that. And yeah, I mean, there was fighters messaging me, "Oh, why are you doing this? I mean, who are you involved with?" And it's like, I feel like I had to justify myself to a few people.
Mainly fighters and probably not.
Yeah.
Follow instructions.
I mean, there's like other instructors are like they're fine, but there's like other guys who like you've not fought at maybe their level and stuff. I mean, it's like I'm not trying to like put myself up there with like all these big names, but like Jose Mourinho and stuff like that. Was he a world class player when he was playing? No. I mean, like when he started coaching, he had a good amateur career and stuff like that. I mean, why can't you go in and learn like that?
There's not many really good football managers that were excellent players, you know.
Exactly. It's
what, and again, I think we've got to look at the reasons why you were doing it.
Yeah.
You know, where you aimed at was not to produce a load of world-class fighters. You
wanted
to actually give these kids the right tools, like you've used the word tools, to integrate.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of these kids are like socially, like they don't understand social situations the same way we would. So when you're trying to bring able kids into that and let them learn, and then let them learn off of each other, so is that there's no cross confusion between that. That was the big reasoning like behind that. And then obviously, like we spoke earlier on briefly about bullying, like maybe just to give them the tools where if they felt cornered or in a situation they couldn't get out, they wouldn't just stand there and take it. To give the kid confidence to stand up and have a voice, not just for themselves.
Because, to be fair, one does go with the other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the bullying side of it.
Yep.
These kids who you was trying to help are prime targets.
Yeah.
And there's no point in saying try to gloss over.
No, like
any
not
other
at all.
way.
Like my own boy Cody, the own experience that I've had with him. I mean, he's had a target on his back many a time, and his two brothers have had to step in and stuff like that. And because they've stepped in, like they've got into trouble over it. But I think we should. I really think. I think a lot of schools should start giving the kids tools themselves, where like if there's not an adult about, and let's not turn the kids into victims anymore, so they can stand up for themselves.
So it's a great point. It's a great point, and very commendable, mate, what you did, and still doing, by the way, is that you're just starting off on your journey. So you found a little space in Greenock.
Yep.
And I presume you started probably like the rest of us with next to now.
Yeah, I mean, my 3 boys were at the class, as I said. The 2 boys train on a Tuesday and a Thursday in the grip house with Keith. And he's just so good with them. And I thought, you know what, I don't drive, so I would try and give Cody a wee bit of coaching of the stuff that I did, and then before I knew it, it grew arms and legs, and we had a couple of disabled kids from the boys' school. They would come along and train with the boys, and then before I knew it, the parents were telling their friends, and like then. So yeah, now we have a really, really good mix of kids with disabilities, and you know, they all integrate each other. It's great to see how they all work.
And at this time, I presume did you have down, just a few mats, or was you lucky enough to start off with a boxing ring?
Mate, I had absolutely nothing. And I mean nothing. I remember sitting there with my pal Robbie earlier on, and I'm like, anything I had was in my own pocket. So the money that I had maybe saved, like I bought like some kit off Amazon and stuff like that, and I just sunk it right into the place to just get me on my feet. So yeah.
And how long goes that now, Matt?
It's about a year and a half.
Is that all? 18 months?
Yeah.
So you've made massive strides in 18 months.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, there's still a lot of work to be done, and like not just in here, but there's still a lot of stuff that I'm going to need to try and do as a coach as well. But you know, I'll progress every way I can. If it helps the kids, then I'll do everything I can.
I mean, I've done a bit of filming of the gym that we'll put out, you know, just pre to this, and it's a proper gym. You know, it is. You know, we get round a lot of the gyms, and it's a proper Thai boxing gym. You know, you've got the ring up now.
Yep.
We're gonna, and a couple of friends of mine, we're gonna try and help with pointing you in the right direction for funding and stuff.
Yep.
You're gonna do something? Is it community based? You're gonna do, Matt? Are you aiming for something with? Is it going to be charity based or community?
Yeah, what we're trying to do is set up a show in the hometown, and basically everything I do is non-profit anyway. I don't get money from anybody that knows anything. There's no money in it. Do you know what I mean? You do something because you love doing it. So what I was trying to do is put on a show in the hometown and just get some money for the kids and try and get more interest in the sport and build it up a wee bit more.
Well, hopefully the bits that we're going to do with you will spread the gospel.
Yep.
We'll finish off with this little section now, and what I'm going to say is, if there is any businesses out there, or anybody with a few quid,
yep,
and they'd like to throw it Mark's way, this guy, and I've only known him a short time, seen him at a few shows, he's doing it for the right reasons. And at the end of the day, you can't get better than that. If you're doing it for the correct reasons,
yep,
and we can help by spreading the gospel a little bit to get a few companies involved, or whatever, and it doesn't. All little bits help, don't they?
Yeah, and I said that,
you know, it's a struggle, isn't it? Boxing, anything is a struggle.
I mean, everybody we've been involved with, apart from the odd exception, has been fantastic. Like Andy from Urban Fit, he gave us a start. To Robert, who runs the boxing side of things, he asked me to get involved with the coaching of that, and then getting more certificates and more affiliations and stuff like that. So there is good people out there who are willing to put their neck out and
for the right causes, of course there is.
Yeah.
We'll finish off with that bit, and then when we come back in, we'll talk about you getting your first fighters out and that little journey, and then we'll talk about the show that you're planning to put on.